allow the children to the budget. It's okay. Off your mind, it's okay. She off your mind, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. And people make you shout, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo. Aha.
Hello there. Good evening to you. Good morning. Good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. We are live on YouTube tonight. And this is for my friends who are able to make it onto the YouTube tonight. First thing first is to apologize to every one of you that we were unable to bring on the army, our expected guest today. Professor Banji Akintoye. So I have, I managed to reach out to him. Finally, we realized that he was staying because I've been trying to get in touch with him all day. So we realized that he was engaged in another engagement outside Ife, where he's based, and he couldn't get any network. And finally, when he was able to, it was actually like 10 minutes to the kickoff time. So we decided to let Baba rest. And we both agreed that Wednesday, the 19th of May, would be, adequate enough to bring him on. So it's just for us to have more time to prepare for hosting him as well. Okay. Thank you to every one of you who reached out to me, sending your personal questions that you want Professor Banji Akintoye to answer. If he was able to make it to our program today, but he couldn't make it down today. So it's going to be with us on Wednesday. Okay. So I want to start this program with this, just to ginger myself up. As a Yoruba man or woman watching me right now, tonight is also your night, a night where you are likely going to come to that your own conclusion too, because it is the right thing to do, to demand for, is to break away from Nigeria. Oduduwa Republic is not a call for war. But with the people we are dealing with, who brought war upon us, they are, terming our own self-determination awareness as a call for war. They are wrong. Tonight will be your night too. But let's get started with this. Amazing. Thank you very much for that. So if you are just joining me tonight, I would say before you settle down fully, give me that thumb up under the video, okay? And then share the video. Invite others. Let them know that Maiyegun is live, okay? And if you're also just joining, it is also to remind you that we couldn't bring on our guest today. So we are looking forward to having him on Wednesday next week. Let me say in 4 days or 3 days time, by the way, not next week, this week. Thank you so much for joining me. So if you have read the caption of this broadcast, you can make your own contribution accordingly because I'm going to read the comments. I'm also going to take some calls tonight, but I want to first speak my mind. What I think we should all be so interested in. We are not asking for war. Let it be very clear that referendum, if not because of poor, terrible education, destroyed and ruined education in Nigeria. Referendum shouldn't be a strange word that educated people will be arguing with you. The referendum is also war. Referendum is not war. People have right to decide wherever they want to belong to, especially if you call them stakeholders in a country like Nigeria. And if you compare the people who colonized Nigeria, Britain, and you come down here to the United Kingdom, they use the word United Kingdom of Great Britain. Do you get that now? Great Britain comprises of four countries. So in Nigeria, you have about 250 nationalities, which have, found their ways, commoners and all of that in their different regions. As we have them today in Yoruba land, we have them in Biafra land, we have them in this Arewa land, we have them in our the people of Benue, Jos, we have them in Ijo land, and we have all these nationalities that can actually stand up to be a country. Like here, you have in the UK. In the UK, Scotland, where I live, our total population in Scotland is somewhere about 5.3 million to 5.5 million people. That's the population of Scotland in the UK. Okay, population of Wales, population of Northern Ireland, population of England, which is the biggest, by the way. So when you put them into context in Nigeria and you look at the number, the population of each state, especially from your own part of the country, then you realize that it is complete shame that educated people are, number one, the issue of restructuring. They don't even know what they want to do. They say restructure. How do you restructure something? How do you restructure something that has no structure? Is it not when you have a structure that is faulty, then you will try and say, okay, let us restructure it. Let us rearrange it. This is an aberration. This is a fraud. Nobody can explain it. Citizenship was never explained, was never defined. This whole thing was just like a jackboot, fire brigade run country. Do you get that now? So it's just like, trial and error. People are dying. More people are dying. Children are dying and all of that. They continue to do a trial and error because there's no structure to restructure. What do you want to do? The guys who took over Nigeria from 1966, they shared Nigeria to themselves. And when you ask them to restructure, they decided to create states to divide everybody, divide people from their own people, divide them from their land by merging them to different states and making them what they now call minority. So if you want to talk about restructuring, there's absolute no structure. The only structure that existed before 1966 was the structure of a 1957, 1960, 1963 Republican Constitution, which gave every region, every nationality in Nigeria the right to choose where they want to belong to. You have a northern Nigeria, you have the north, you have the western region, you have the eastern region. When the wahala was too much, they created Midwestern region. That is what you called referendum. The people needed to vote. The people of Midwestern region actually voted that they don't want to be part of a Western region anymore. And they voted, they won. Referendum. This was way back, our own parents, our own grandparents, who are now today, grandpas, grandmas, some of them in politics. And those unlucky ones, they are too quiet to admit to this. Oyibo said, okay, we'll give you three regions: Northern region, Western region, Eastern region. Then they created what? Midwestern region. When these fraudsters came, and all these regions being created, people are indigenous people from those areas, carved out and gave them their sovereignty. What do you want? You want to be on your own self-rule as well? Midwestern region? Okay, create them out of Western region, Midwest region. And to this day, that was where they said the division started from. Right? When these corrupt criminals came, what did they do? They started creating states. And they started drawing the map from here to here, now Delta. From here to here, now Yo. From here to here, now Oshun. So people started saying, okay, now our own share be this. Oh, we are from Oshun. We are from Ogun. Ogun. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. They started sharing. Obasanjo, what do you want? I want a state, and I want the capital in my own, where I want the capital. Where do you want the capital? Abeokuta. Oh, great. We'll compensate you. Okay, yeah, create Ogun State. They were creating state, cutting people out. Ijebu people in Ekwe, they cut them to Lagos State. And to this day, they are part of those marginalized in Lagos State today. When you talk about development, well, nowhere is actually really developed in Lagos anyway, a mega slum. But they created states, and people started finding themselves as minority here, minority there. Our people are in Kogi, our people are, you know what I'm talking about? And now you are telling them to restructure. Restructure what? Back to 1963, where you have all the regions controlled by the people of that region. And in order to hold their grip, as an educated person, I'm saying that to you, they are telling you that referendum is no longer acceptable, but military coup was accepted. Interim government was accepted. Abi? Military decree becoming your constitution of 200 million people was acceptable. Abi? And then dumping all this, what they call the national conversation for the past, how many times? Obasanjo organized his own, Abacha organized his own, Jonathan organized his own, only Buhari never organized his own. And those who are pushing for restructuring to be the agenda of the Yoruba people, they are the same fraudsters who have been using the same mechanism just to share part of the loot because they know that there is nothing to restructure. You know why? They have made everybody believe that the northern Nigeria are more than the southern Nigeria, acceptable, and that is equality, right? Now, when they want to decide on anything that affects the whole country, they have to give them, because if you push them to start a national conference and then you want to adopt the recommendation of that national conference, go and open the past national conference they've conducted, and you realize that the reason why they never implemented them was because most part of that recommendations requires the northern Nigeria to bear their cross, raise their tax, do whatever they want, whatever they want. If they want Sharia, they can keep Sharia. Whatever they want, they can do whatever they want if their people want that. Not making a Babalawo Ife, Tanko technicality, the plane driver, Sharia judge you, become your Supreme Court justice. And as we speak, they are doing everything to further destroy every fabric of your fake laws and streamline them to their Islamic laws, which doesn't even protect Muslims too. It's just to protect this gang of criminals. So the reason why they won't implement any recommendation is because you have to put it to vote. Do you understand that now? But that is not how to break up a country. Referendum means the northern Nigeria will vote for what they want. Everybody there will say if they want to hold on and be part of one bigger northern Nigeria, it will be their business. Those in, all of us in Yoruba land, we also push our own and say our own agenda is referendum, which will give our people the right to choose if they still want to be part of Nigeria or not. And it's going to be on two conditions. First condition is that if our people by any means should vote that they want to stay in Nigeria, because this is what referendum is all about, by the way, okay? And don't be surprised, I have witnessed one too, okay? Referendum means that as you want to break out of Nigeria, so much so bad, some people want to stay back in Nigeria for whatever reasons that's only them can tell you. The reasons may sound stupid to you, it doesn't matter. But a referendum means everybody will go out there and vote a yes or a no. Do you want to leave Nigeria? No. Do you want to leave Nigeria? Yes. Do you want to go to Dudua Report? Yes. Do you want to go to Biafra? Yes. Do you want to live? You know what I'm talking about? That is what is called referendum. Everybody will go out there and vote and say yes or no. This will not be PDP. Yes or no. So last, the first condition is if any of our people should, if the majority should vote to be part of Nigeria, this is going to be our condition to remain in part of Nigeria, because you will not force us to remain still. If the condition is to remain part of what is going on right now, okay? The second option is once our people vote yes, then we will begin the 18-month transition period. 18-month transition period is to begin dismantling everything that has to do with Nigeria from Yoruba land and exchanging every necessary document that has to do to say we are no longer the same country. Share your border. Now here is stop. Now there is stop. Now there our own start. If you cross this border with your malu or you cross this border with your cows, you are Sere and Suya for that night. Do you get what I mean now? So that can take you about 2 years, even. Now that process is that there is no delay. There is no nothing again. If our people say they are leaving, we'll kickstart the process of breaking up part of Nigeria right away. But the opportunity of calling for a national dialogue that can prompt that, something that won't lead to this type of war that Fulani wanted to push us into. Do you get that now? They want to push us into war, right? Destroy the land, create that kind of massive destruction. Look at what they are doing in Eastern Nigeria right now. I'm coming to that. They will create that. And finally, when they kill, we will kill them. They will kill us, right? At the end of the day, they will then come back to what I'm telling you right now. Okay, maybe people should just decide if they still want to be part of Nigeria or not. But that will be after hundreds of thousands possibly have been killed. We can prevent that. We can prevent all that anarchy. Educated elite, all of you, elite in southern Nigeria, with the way Nigeria is going, whatever that thing you are protecting, your properties, your investment, you call it, or your money, whatever it is you are protecting, you will be long gone and you will not take a pin from it. I mean, if you have the opportunity of escaping when this comes down fully, you'll be lucky. If you are not that lucky, if you fall into the hand of where they are pushing all of us into now, and they are telling us that the only solution is to just remain united, turn you to unity beggar, that thing that is so precious to you, that you think being part of Nigeria is the only way to protect it, Nigeria is about to take it away from you. And until that happens, which will be too late, for you to ever cover that or recover that, maybe this will begin to make sense to you. We call it Adorun Motito. to avoid all of that. Let's avoid all of that. Let the whole world know that if not because of terrible education in Nigeria, the propaganda and the opportunists who claim to be representing us, referendum shouldn't be a war. In fact, it was meant to be a referendum that should have ushered in a democracy in 1999, not a padi-padi arrangement, behind the closed door arrangement that automatically released Obasanjo that was condemned to death with Yaradua in 1995 by Abacha, only for Obasanjo to be freed. All his property, they said when he was leaving the prison, Obasanjo only had 20,000 naira to his name. Everything to his name, they've been like confiscated by Abacha government. And it's true. It was long gone. It was meant to be dead. What they did to Abiola was what they wanted to, what they have concluded to do to Obasanjo himself. Right? Everything, all his children, they will scatter, disappear. They will become irrelevant, useless. Do you get that now? That's what they wanted to do. But they now did a padi-padi arrangement, behind the scene arrangement. Abdusalami Abubakar, and the rest of them, and who collected money after they murdered their friend Abiola, that wasn't anything. That has nothing to do with the people. It was just an arrangement, an announcement made by the owners of Nigeria. So referendum shouldn't have been a call for war, if not because of what they have brought upon you. And that is where we are going to make sure that that no longer work on our people. People will know what is right. Now they know. People will also find out how can we fight them. And we are telling them, number one thing is that find the number. We need the number. The number of people who have known the truth, and they will no longer swallow the lies anymore. They will no longer, take hook, line, and sinker the lies from these criminals who are, we call them the pretenders. So that is why we are now asking the middle class. You see that thing? You see, you have the capacity to go and buy yourself citizenship elsewhere. I know. But some of you still feel like, well, maybe it won't be that bad. It is going to be worse, like worse. As you are watching this video, some people still believe that, oh, the only way, the only way the Fulani terrorists are bringing in their terrorism is through cows. You will be so wrong. As we speak, Nigeria is so broke that they are using the kidnapping for ransom to fund terrorism, and the CBN of Nigeria, Central Bank of Nigeria, Nigeria DSS, Daura Secret Service, and the rest of all those jihadist apologists, security agents, they are watching. You will read in the news. Nigerians arrested and convicted for sponsoring terrorism, sponsoring Boko Haram in Dubai. Nigerians are being, Nigerians are arrested for sponsoring terrorism, Boko Haram in Germany. But you will never see any of these DSS to come out and say, we have found the source of those who are funding the Boko Haram. And now, they are using kidnapping for ransom. That money you pay for ransom when you get kidnapped, when your children get kidnapped, even when they kidnap you in Ekiti, you are funding the terrorism. You don't know. So how much of your money do you think will buy you the safety in the long run? They have already surrounded Lagos. This is not scaremongering. They've surrounded Lagos. You see those Okada that you see in Lagos, they say 400,000 Okada in Lagos, 400,000 Okadas in Lagos, Okada riders in Lagos. Baba, it is just, they made them just blow whistle. It will just be like movie. Everybody will just say, what was going on? And that is why, as a people, we must tell ourselves, even though it is so difficult for some people to let go. I don't know that memory you have of Nigeria. I don't know. But you need to let go. You need to begin to let go. I don't like Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho has nothing to do with you. You want a future where your children can at least look back and remember grandma, grandpa, and remember something about you, not a country that has frustrated them. And when these children grow up, they won't remember any good thing about you. They will be causing the generation that left them to face the Fulani terrorists who are now bearing Adenuga Sokoto, Abdulkadiri, Olayomi Kebi. They will say it's a Fulani Yoruba. There is nothing wrong in integration and then assimilation. There's nothing wrong. But do you see those who are bringing jihad? Those who are bringing terrorism, who have brought terrorism? If they force you to look at what they did to Leah Sharibu. They took that little girl. They violently sexually assaulted her repeatedly, and they married her off. They violated her repeatedly, and now she's bearing kids for terrorists. Many, many, many young women are in their traps, and that is exactly what we have to face if we leave this for our children. It's scary. Today, when you sit back, especially if you are not in Nigeria, when you sit back, you are like, I want to book holiday to Nigeria. How honest are you to yourself that when you are doing that booking, you actually feel so confident and you are thinking about, you begin to pick up places you want to go to? I mean, is that not actually the dream? When you left Nigeria, even though Nigeria chased you out, if you probably won't admit to that, whether you left Nigeria for better education. Nigeria is the biggest black nation on earth. Abi, it is the biggest, it is the country with the largest and biggest concentration of black people on earth, this whole world, okay? And that country could not give you that education. I know you might give me other excuses, but fine. America can give it to you. UK can give it to you. Now, China can even give it to you. Japan, and all these places can give them to you. But for 60 years, the biggest black nation on earth cannot give you that education. So if you're not going to admit, fine. Oh, I only went there to do my master's. I get you. You didn't go there for economic reason, but you went to do your master's. That was 18 years ago. You are still telling yourself that you didn't leave Nigeria because Nigeria chased you out? Okay, fine. Oh, I was a trained doctor in Nigeria and I had this appointment, this transfer, blah, blah. That's how I ended up in America. Really? You can continue to tell yourself different things. But there's something you won't deny. That one thing is that from that your comfort, from your base, where you are right now, watching me, nodding your head like Maiyegun, that's true. From that comfort of your room, tell me now that if you have been so dishonest to yourself, right, for so long, you've been living in denial of so many of these realities, tell me now that you actually feel so good and confident whenever you have to book holiday, your whole family now, you want to take them home. Tell me how you talk about that in the house now. Tell me, or tell yourselves. So what is that thing that you think you are actually going to miss about Nigeria? Nigeria has done so bad to all of us that Nigeria made me speak up. Nigeria made me become somebody who begin to speak up against this fraud, this, manipulation, this representation of what it truly is. Nigeria made all of us, and that automatically made us Nigeria enemy. How can you be enemy when you are exposing what things that are killing people, continue to kill people? As you are spending every second on this video, people's lives are in danger in different parts of Nigeria as we speak. So tell me, how do you feel booking that holiday to Nigeria? Be honest. Baba, I have to be honest, I can't take all my family to Nigeria. People have told me that many times. 20 years ago, I don't think that's how it was. I don't think so. Or was it how it was, or is that how it was 20 years ago? Some of you have been living abroad now for 30 years. You have been constant in Nigeria for the past 20 years. You can tell what has changed, can't you? Yes, you can. Be honest. That is the indirect message of you agreeing with us that Nigeria is not safe. It's not just for those living in Nigeria. It is not even safe for you, despite the fact that you are living outside Nigeria. People have told me how Nigeria, thinking about Nigeria alone, has affected their mental health, even though they are living thousands of miles away from Nigeria. They are not affected by SARS. They are not affected by poor electricity, poor road, poor security or anything. They are not affected by the poor economy. But they said indirectly, Nigeria has done so much damages to their mental health. And I agree with them. I mean, how do you cope with the emergencies in the last, especially in the last 5 years, when more people have now fallen into poverty? How have you been managing, especially many of you who have been paying the black man tax, which is the responsibility to one's family, a tax that you never get the tax return for? How many people have you been bailing out since Nigeria arrived at this stage now? The people you knew then that they were not really too okay, but they were managing. You knew then they were hardworking, but they were not making much. But today, they are not actually making anything anymore. How many of them are you shouldering their responsibilities now? Tell yourselves. And how are you coping yourself? How many emergency medical bills have you paid, especially in the last 5 years? How has that affected you, even though you are not living in Nigeria? If they tell you to not think it that way, make you think that you are safer, people actually die for worrying about their own relatives and families back in Nigeria. People actually died. And people are actually people are treating hypertension. Imagine you living abroad, where people say, if I go abroad, I will have peace of mind. Everything cool, everything this. And the only reason why you have hypertension is because of the financial burden you are carrying. People are saying, don't carry too much burden, no. But you can only say that, but you can never be the people. Do you know that? So if you don't admit to it, that directly or indirectly, Nigeria is put together to kill you, and they say, let us have a conversation and part way peacefully. They said, Lailaye, you cannot do it. If you do it, you are calling for war. They are now calling for 2023. 2023. On what constitution? On what ground? Who are the people? Do you get what I mean now? But they will force their way. But eventually, the people will win. Even our famous Pastor Bakaron, the famous Bakaron, you know him. He said he told Buhari what is restructuring. Well, it's a fraud. Bakaron and Buhari, they used the restructuring lie to campaign in 2011. Nobody bought it. Nobody bought the lie. Then they repackaged, brought in another pastor who can lie very well. And it will be so straightforward when he is lying. Fake Pastor Ruga, Ikene Shatabandu, special advisor to Buhari now on condolences matters, burial arrangements, and trader money. So they brought that one in 2015. Dragged there. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Amen. They brought down, they dragged him into it too. That's how they made a jihadist, the president of Nigeria. So Bakaru now said he went back to Buhari to go and ask Buhari, what do you mean that you don't understand restructuring? Me and you campaign for restructuring now. Guy, man, Pastor Plinius.
So what's your position on the restructuring of Nigeria? And he said, well, there are too many voices. We don't know what they are saying. I said, who are they? And the first month of your administration, I brought you a compendium of what I call the legacy of Muhammadu Buhari, containing the restructuring of Nigeria along through federal system that we agreed upon when I chose to run with you in 2011. I brought it a second time to you. Who are they? So if you don't understand what restructuring is, just look back and see the ground-up pyramids in the north. That was what financed Ahmadu Bello University and all the great things that Ahmadu Bello did in his days. If you don't understand restructuring, consider the golden era of the region and look at what Cocoa did. Free education, first television, first stadium, and all the high-rise and everything that Awo did came from Cocoa from the west. If you don't understand restructuring, look back in the east and see what they did with palm oil and with coal from Udi Hills, including the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. And anyone who does not understand restructuring, go back to the 1963 Republican Constitution and understand the evolution of power. And if you don't understand, take the document in your hand that Nasir El-Rufai committee put together and the 12 things that they stated. If you don't do it fast, you have yourself to blame. There's going to be restructuring in this land.
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt.
I bring you a message of hope.
We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
It is all job, game. So I would expect them to come out now to demand for a referendum instead of an election. But because they are the elite and they still believe that they are holding the ace, they can continue to hoodwink the people, manipulate them. But what they have no idea of is that they are dealing with a different breed of youth. We have the ass lickers, of course. We have the crumb eaters, of course. The crumb chasers, yes. The all righters, But they are also gaining their brain back one by one, day by day. And with time, you see all these elites speaking grammar, there will be restructuring all this nonsense. They will either evaporate, disappear, or comply and conform and demand that let us start peacefully. We will first do referendum and say, first, we need a new what do you call it? We need a new memorandum that will say, do we want to be part of Nigeria or not? That's a referendum. Let the people vote from every part of where they come from. Do you want to have a Joe Republic? You can have it. The total population of Malta, they no reach 600,000. Bayelsa State is more than 1 million, if not 2 million. Abi? So combine them to every other of your Ijaw areas, bring everybody together and have your own Ijaw Republic. A small island of, wealthy people. You can do it. You can stay with the Biafrans too, everywhere, everybody Biafrans, because that used to be the eastern part of Nigeria where the prosperity of the land works for you because you have a lot in common. But Nigeria has divided you enough that today somebody was telling me, Maiyegun, Why do you always call Ijo, and all of that? Instead of you to say Biafra and say, that's the problem. That's part of the problem. Okay? If you want to understand what referendum means, it means that everybody will sit down like this and say, who are we? Who will be? Can I consider as an Ijebu man? Can I consider myself as a Yoruba man? Of course, 100%. Okay. What are the criteria that make me one? I don't need to start putting that into your head. You know what I'm talking about. It means that everybody who wants to be part of any country, must be willing to be part of that country. Okay? That is the start. Everybody. This is Yoruba land. This place is going to be called this so republic. Oh, great. Who are the people that will make up the republic? Okay, they are this, they are the this, they are the that, and everybody will agree and say, okay, yeah, we all belong to one Nigeria. But we all belong to one Oduduwa republic. In this Oduduwa republic, right? You see, Ijebu land belongs to Ijebu people in Oduduwa republic. It doesn't belong to Oduduwa republic land. There's nothing like Oduduwa republic land in this constitution. Yes, constitution says we, the people of Oduduwa land, we agreed to come together under this term, an agreement, that says we are this, and our citizenship is defined. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, that's how to run a country. You don't sit down and say, I am the leader now. I'm the president of Oduduwa Republic. All of you see all these Ondo people, they are so stubborn. Oh, all these Ekiti people, they are very, very stubborn. And I am Oyo man. We have to show them. It won't happen. Such can only happen in Nigeria, where nobody actually agreed to be part of. Nobody agreed to be part of it. No. Forcefully put together. So people should be able to say, the question is, do you want to be part of Nigeria? No. Okay. Do you want to be part of Nigeria? No. Okay. Do you want to stay in Nigeria? Yes. Okay. That's how you will do it. Transparently. Once you now have the number of people that says they don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore, then you will now do a referendum again, whereby you see everybody will want to go north. They will choose north and stay there. Give themselves another name. Those who want to stay south, if they agree to match the entire south, if the entire south say, you know what, to be a bigger country, let us stay together under these terms and conditions. Fine. People are saying a lot of things, but you can never know until you have an opportunity to have that conversation. That conversation, by all classification, by all standard, will work in the favor of every part of the country, including this northern Nigeria. It will work in their favor. But because the elite, the freeloaders, what do you call it? All these billionaires without jobs, billionaires without invention, flying private jets here and there, living free, rent-free, free money. When they run out of money, they can steal from you. They go to central bank and print the money. It's so good to use Nigeria name to borrow money. Very soon, nobody will borrow you anything anymore. I have been told that they have devalued your Naira again. So before the end of May, what is today's date? Today is 16th, right? In another 2 weeks, your Naira is going to jump up to another ridiculous exchange rate again. You know why? They are applying for some certain loans again. They want to take another $5 billion again. Now, they have told them to go and devalue the Naira because they don't even have anything in exchange anymore. Okay? So you're going to wake up. And it's good. When they borrow the money, they will say, oh, you monitor that loan, monitor how we do the project. And that's how they run it. They borrow in the name of the whole Nigeria, and you start asking yourself, how did you borrow 31 trillion Naira? I mean, hello, how? Because it is good to borrow it in the name of Nigeria. So if everybody goes their way, it will be difficult for them to start using the cows to borrow money. Because they have to put something behind the currency, whatever currency they choose to spend. They have to put something. So that will make them serious. So as everybody, you know, as many of us will have to go and create our own currencies and use a lot of things to back that up. Shena gold. We can start Yoruba Fadaka. Fadaka, 10 Fadaka, 20 Fadaka. We can start Yoruba Fadaka today. And within 3 months, it will become one of the strongest currency in the whole world. You know why? For the first time, Yoruba geologists will be able to tell us where we have all our gold, the amount deposited, and we can back our currency with gold, not with crude oil. Did you know that? Did you know that? If not because we are part of Nigeria. We can start a currency. If somebody is telling you, how are the Yorubas going to survive? How are we going to live? That's part of the lie. The Naira they are telling you to hold on to is as trashy as the paper they print it on as we speak right now. And in another 2 weeks, that Naira, your Naira, will become more worthless because they want to collect loan. And they have 2 years, 2 more years. They will collect more loan. And before the end of this year, to start with, your Naira may actually cross 1,000 Naira to £1. Then what are you holding on to? Crude oil, they've destroyed it. They never really developed it. They never used the resources from it to develop that sector, develop the area, create jobs, expand. I mean, you know, they never did. It was just about take, so that they can buy private jets. They can build palaces in the desert and all of that. So Yoruba can start our own today. We can start Oduduwa Republic, declare Oduduwa Republic. And within 3 months, we can back our currency with so many strong natural resources like gold. But you can't do that in Nigeria. They have gold in Zamfara. They have gold in Zamfara. In Zamfara, they are killing people. They are killing people on their farms. They are ransacking villages, destroying everywhere just to chase people away so that they can start digging for gold on their land. People have been killed. All these killings in Zamfara, these terrorists were looking for gold. And do you know what the terrorists are also doing? After extracting the gold, they are using the gold to fund terrorism. That is why Zamfara state government wrote Buhari. Can you believe that? In the Nigerian law, all natural resources, gold, do anything underground belong to the government of Nigeria, federal government. That is the decree, military decree. That all these political leaders in Yoruba land, things that they should be talking about, that they will never talk about as long as they hand them over. I mean, as long as they hand them this handout every month. As long as they are senators, they can collect 100 million naira contract, 200 million naira contract, where their people wallow and die in abject poverty. Zamfara gold, they are extracted, and that is not for Nigeria. Zamfara gold is for Zamfara. Abi? And they are now using the money from that gold to fund terrorism, to kill the rest of the country as we speak. Osun State, if you go to Osun State right now, in Ijesha land, they've almost taken over the whole place looking for gold. Chinese, Portuguese, Fulani terrorists, they are there. And they are keeping it away from us. So they can be on their own. If they have their own Arewa Republic, or they have their own Nigeristan, whatever they want to have, they can be very, very good. They have cows, Abi. They can have cryptocurrency. Maybe all of you are spending cryptocurrencies. Abi, crypto, Bitcoin. They have cows. They can back their money with cryptocurrency. Maybe that maybe a genius from northern Nigeria will just create their own Bitcoin, their own what have you, and they will call it cryptocurrency. And cows will become valuable in name, not actually in what it is there, killing the people all over the place. We can rear our own. We can raise our own cows in our ranches. We can raise our own, livestock and all of that in Yoruba land. The LD breed and all of that, nutritious beef and all of that in Yoruba land. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to draw my curtains here. They said Buhari has traveled to France. Our brothers and sisters in France, you have a visitor, and I don't know how your schedule works in France. Please, if you get the details of where Buhari is in France, in Paris. Okay, it's in Paris. All of you are brothers and sisters in Paris. Buhari is in your city. Please pay him a visit. Say hi to him and get rid of him. He is not coming. Imagine, Buhari is in Paris to go and discuss what? To go and discuss African financial, blah, 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 blah. They are discussing African financial problem in Paris, not in Africa, not anywhere in Africa. They went straight to France, where Macron is, with what Macron and his country, with what they are doing in Chad, in what they are doing in Mali, in what they are doing in that sub-region, yeah? Lord, there are those who still want to keep that Nigeria. So I want to, I'm going to open the line now. The line, the number there is a WhatsApp call. But before I do that, let me quickly take you through a commercial break. It's just going to be for 2 minutes, okay? And that is about, about the send waves. I have received report that we have more and more people who have now downloaded the app, or those who are using it for the first time, okay? Even if you have already had the app downloaded on your phone, you can still use this promo code, political, okay? Whenever you are sending money to any account currently in Nigeria, to your loved ones, or to your personal account, when you send money through this app, it's free. You don't get charges or anything at all. So when you send money through this app, right, the link to download the app is in this description of this video. Go down you will see the link. Let me see if I can even drop that. So when you download the app and you are ready to make a transfer, so you can use this promo code. And when you send the money, for example, you can send money directly into the bank accounts of any of your relatives or yourself in Fidelity Bank, Access Bank, and the GTB Bank for now, okay? And if you are currently in Italy, if you are in Spain, if you are in the UK, and you are in the US, as a Maiyegun fan, you can use the promo code and you will get an extra, your receiver will get an extra $5 or €5 or £5. I had a few of my friends who have used this. In fact, I was told that more than 20 of my friends have used the link, the app, to send money, and they've used the political promo code to also send money. It's a good stuff. When the money gets to Nigeria, right? Your people, whoever is the receiver is going to collect the money in dollars. Do you get that now? It's going to collect the money in dollars so that they can then go on. Even if you send euro, if you send dollars, if you send pound sterling, if you send riyad, okay, no, well, we don't have it in that area. So if you send euro, pound sterling, and dollars, Canadian dollars, or what have you, right? They will receive American US dollars, equivalent of the money you send, okay? And then they can go and change their money wherever they want, in the bank or anywhere you want. So I just want you to please use that. They are part of the promoters of Maiyegun's Diary Politico, and we are good. Let me see if I can send this to the link. So I'm dropping the link in the comments. Just click it. If you click it, or you copy it and save it for after the broadcast. So if you click it, right, you can download the app, follow the old prompt, and yeah. So I have my first caller. Hello.
Hello, sir. Mr.
Hello,
Maiyegun,
sir.
Oloye Sunday Clement from Stuttgart, Germany.
Did you say Kunle?
No, Oloye Clement from Stuttgart, Germany.
That's the part I heard. Sorry. You are live, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks so much for your hard work, first of all. And secondly, yeah, quite a pity that we couldn't see Professor Akitude tonight. Oh, do me go. What is duro lataro? Just to see you. But well,
I know.
To be honest to you, sir, honestly. Okay, very good, perfect. Just announce it and tell us the time we'll be there.
Same time, by the way.
So
same time Wednesday.
Okay, perfect. So honestly, Baba MG, now they call you. I know they call you Professor Maiyegun. I say Baba MG. The truth of the matter, Yes, so yes, so
Thank you.
the truth of the matter is like that country we have to just divide it. We have to separate. We don't have any other choice, and there is no going back about Oduduwa Republic or Biafra Republic. Inside your podcast today, you talked about maybe the Southerners and okay, the old South come together. No, we want our own Oduduwa and Biafra. We have their own. If Arewa want to have their own with their own cryptocurrency, they can also do their own shit. Imagine, yes, imagine cryptocurrency was actually legal in Nigeria before they banned it. You know what they did? Then they went on, if you go to Binance, I deal with crypto almost every day, I do every day. Yeah. If you go on Binance, people who know it, you will find NGN. That's Nigeria with our flag on Binance. You can trade with it actually. But really? The currency is so bad. Yes.
And they ban it. It's actually banned now, you know?
Yes, they banned crypto. No, anybody staying in Nigeria cannot download Binance and trade. Exactly. So now, and CBN now launched green, white, green Nigerian Naira on Binance on the cryptocurrency world. And normal Nigerians, like we do in Europe, in Germany, like I can actually download it on my app and start to trade and gain some money and all that. But in normal Nigerians saying, I mean, that country is just designed to ruin your fucking life. So I still can't understand why some people still adhere or stick to that country and be like, I mean, they are fools, bunch of idiots who just want to die in poverty, in wretchedness. Look at the what's it called, Justice Minister in Canada. Our products, good products, are trapped out of the way. Our doctors are all out of Nigeria, and this idiot called Buhari is now going to France.
To go and discuss about money. About money.
Imagine about money. So, I mean, this thing is just getting so worse and so ridiculous. It's unbearable anymore, my brother. It's unbearable anymore. All our sisters have turned to low shows. All our brothers are now graduates will be doing Okada, will be doing bus conductor. You know, it's unfortunate. So, I mean, we in the diaspora, we are trying our best to enlighten this view, but there are just some stubborn. You see our Baba Sunday Igboho, they will still be referring to that good man at the top. He's a thousand, he's politically inclined. Now so them go come start to the blow them stupid grammar. Grammar will say sometimes. If them blow like this, they like say make move say four.
Thank you so much,
Baba. Let me one last point. Yes, sir. But the one last point, thank you always for that issue of that religion, pastors, imam, and all those Sulaiman on my list. Thank you for those information. Good night, sir.
Thanks so much, it's a good one hearing from you. Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir. Good night, sir.
Yeah. So I have another caller. Hello. Hello.
Thank you for that information. Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Maiyegun, I'm so happy.
I'm happy too.
Yeah, Sunday Igboho is my name.
Sunday
Igboho is my name.
Fantastic.
Igboho.
You are live, sir.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Yeah, calling from Kingdom of Bahrain.
From Bahrain, that's a rich kingdom there ahead.
Yeah. I've been following. In fact, I follow you like my religion. You know, you have got so many division between me and my wife. It's early in the morning because by the time you have your broadcast, we will have been sleeping. So I will always wake up to listen to you. I know there will always be something new to listen to from you.
Thank you.
You know, see, Nigeria will not happen to you. And will not happen to everyone else. That is my brother. God bless you. That is the most disastrous thing that will ever happen to somebody in life. I'm telling you, my brother. Actually, I'm from Shagam, very close to you, to Dongolu. Yeah. Good. So I follow you like I said. I'm so happy. Thank you for all you've been doing, for all the expose, everything you've been showing.
You won't stop.
You know, particularly.
I know.
Yeah, particularly, I hate. There is this thing that I don't know. People outside Nigeria, we cannot connect with those in Nigeria. You know, the Nigeria situation has made me develop a mental stress, just as you mentioned. You know. There was a time I was talking in a group of people comprising non-Nigerians. I'm saying, okay, let's say fellowship, their fellowship, right? You ask fellowship or whatever online. You know, I did not know when I started discussing Nigerian issue. What do you call that? Is it not mental issue? You know? And my wife was telling me, like, man, take it easy. Because we got few Nigerians in the group, but what is happening there is that we see blue. Nigeria will colorize it and call this blue is being blue, it can be purple. Plain blue, they will call it some other thing. The other
and
time,
if you are too stubborn, if you are too stubborn, they will say, are you trying to question God? What if God says it's blue? Yes, you may be seeing purple. Yes, it may look like purple. So are you saying God cannot change it to blue? Say, but this is purple. Are you saying God cannot do it? Then they will say, this, you see, just ask for forgiveness. You are saying God cannot change. But which level be this again? Which one is, you know, that's how mental they've ruined us. It's so bad.
To add to that, we have Dr. Tunde Bakari, we knew how he was so vibrant during Jonathan. He's there now, mood. He did not, the other time he was canvassing for Tinubu, that is the best candidate we ever produced. He's there now. Now, what is this, what do you call satire? What is it called?
Pastor Ruga.
What is it called? Pastor Ruga.
That's another title. That one, not everybody know him, Baba. You are a long time out. Baba,
I don't follow you like. I follow you like religion. I'm telling you.
God bless you. Thank you so much, Baba. Let me take another call again, okay? So that we can manage the time as well. I'm happy to
reach out with you. Thanks so
much. Say me well to the missus. Tell her that I said I. That finally we've spoken. Oh. So tell her I said I. Thank you.
Okay, I will.
Thank you so much, Saya. So that's Sunday Ogunkoya, brother. Hello. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Oh, hello. I think I missed that. Sorry.
It's just around 2:30. Why
is that line so bad? So sorry. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Sir. Your name?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening to you. My name is Fela Lakwite.
Fela Lakwite. That's a great name. Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. You are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
I tell you, you are a professor. I can assure you.
Thank you.
You are educating a lot of us that do not understand, all these history that you keep telling us. And I hope and I wish and I pray that Nigerians, people living in that country, in that jungle, will be tuning up to watch you, to listen to what you say. And I'm sure before it's too late for them, I think it's better for every one of them to listen to your advice. And I'm telling you, there's so much calm going on in that country. I'll tell you, it's a jungle. And I'm so surprised that as much as we have educated elites in Nigeria, they cannot see. They have no foresight. And it's so depressing. It's so annoying. I'm telling you, for those of us that are outside that country, it is not our wish to be here. If Nigeria was a better place, you and I will be back home.
And we will do better too. We will do better.
I'm telling you,
I'm actually doing this in my own compound in Odogbolu.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. That's it. If you are in Nigeria, what you are doing here, you can do better back home.
That's right.
I'm telling you, it's so frustrating. I mean, we've been in this country for so many years, and we all our wish is to go back home and retire and live our lives in back home. What do we have here? This country I live in the United Kingdom. Right. What do they live on our taxes?
That's right.
I'm telling you, this country, the government lives on our taxes.
And we see it every
in
day.
Nigeria. God has really blessed us But unfortunately, in the midst of plenty, we are suffering. I'm telling you, in the midst of plenty, we are suffering. I just hope and I wish that all these Tifnumbu and all these idiots will wake up from their slumber and smell the coffee. It's before it gets too late for them. I was saying this evening to somebody, if Tinubu wakes up this night and say, enough is enough, I'm going with this Yoruba nation, I can assure you, his name will be written in gold, and people will forgive him.
Absolutely. I will forget everything I've said about him, and I'll say, you know what, if he was going to pull his weight.
If we could forgive MKO, you know, I mean, MKO was not the you know, like they said, the Messiah at that time.
Especially when we compare what he did to Awolowo, Baba. I know.
Because of what he did to Baba Awolowo. But we let that, you know, behind us, and we still supported him. This was not the Nigeria you and I grew up, you know, in.
No, it's not.
I'm so sorry for those young ones that are just coming up, that are just being born. They got nothing to hold on, nothing to say about Nigeria. It's all poverty, it's all suffering. It's a shame. Maiyegun, I appreciate what you're doing. Please forget. I know that some stupid people will be, you know, against what you're saying, but don't worry about them.
We don't even
Yoruba says,
that's right.
Absolutely, sir. Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. So let me take another call. That's a good one there. Let me give a shout out. Thank you. Hello. Good evening, brother. Sorry. Can you hear me?
My name. Yeah, I can hear you clearly. Yeah. My name is Yakub Adiola from Songota.
Yakub from Songota. Oh, you are live, brother.
Yes, I called you sometimes ago like that. Yeah, actually, what I really brought this night is different from this one. That I just want to bring people's attention to what they have done with religion in our country. They have damaged this country with religion. I would just urge my people to go and watch one movie. It is not a Nigerian movie. If you have time to, you can just spare just this 2 hours movie. Watch the movie and you understand what to do about religion. You will know what to do. Nobody will tell you continue to do this or don't do this. You will sit down and know what to do by yourself. Yeah? The movie title is PK 2014. It is actually a Hindu movie. You can download subtitle, download the movie and watch it from A to Z. You will love it. As in, I just came across the movie some times ago and I love watching it over and over again. If you watch that movie,
would you share just a part of what we should look out for from it, especially on religion that you wanted us to see? Just anything interesting.
It's about what about the movie is that if I start to narrate the movie for you, I'm not sure. I don't even know how to narrate movies.
Okay.
Yes. We just find time. It's PK. P for Papa, K for
Kilo.
PK. Yes, PK 2014. It was on 2014.
I'll
yes, that's just watch it. Please, you watch the movie. I'll be waiting for you to give us enlightenment. Yes. I'm very just please. That's what I just want to bring down this night. Thank you very much, sir.
You are so
well done. And God bless your family, sir.
Yes, you too.
Yes, sir. We are saying to everything. This our country, even make sure for us.
It is.
Thank you, sir.
You take care and stay safe and stay close too. Okay, have a good one.
Yes.
Yakub wants us to see PK 2014. something to tell us, to enlighten us about religion, I'm going to try and see that. Okay. And I'll talk about it like Yakub suggested. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Your name?
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Maiyegun. This is Paul from India.
Oh, Paul. How are you?
Yes. I'm fine.
Oh, you're alive now.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you.
Well, we've been all waiting. Like I myself have been waiting all day. We wanted to really see our true father.
I know.
Professor Banji Akitoye. So it's really a shame that we couldn't get him today, but by God's grace, Wednesday
we will get him.
We'll be able to speak with us. Yeah. Yes, and I know it will be a very exclusive session.
Add, right? He actually sent his apologies too. It was like, oh, I was like, Baba, Emma worry, Emma again. He's just walking, you know. That's when my phone rang. I said, I said, Baba, Emma worry. She alley postpone.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay. You know what I mean? So he sent his apologies.
Yeah.
You know, he sent that.
Yes. I just want to raise the fact, or what I told you, I think maybe the last time I called, I mentioned the fact about the enemy within. I was very proud yesterday when we saw the rally at Oshun. I felt proud. I was impressed. It was something that really touched a lot of us in the diaspora. But I just want to highlight the fact that you see this fight that we are facing, or this battle we are facing. You see, we need to really spot the enemies within. Because we Yoruba, we say, tí ikú ta tí ò bá pani, bẹ́ẹ̀ni tí ikú ilé ò bá pani, tita ò lè pani.
Absolutely.
We really need to understand the battle within. Trust me, the battle on the exterior is even less. It's not, for me, it is just like, it's something that can easily be done. It doesn't go back. But you see the battle within, the battle that we are facing within, the saboteurs, those that are within us, that have entered us, that is exactly where we should first of all concentrate. Absolutely. Though we are seeing many of them, they are through you and so many other platforms, many people are turning around now. They are changing their minds. Those that have been Africans, those that have been Abobakus,
so
you have helped us to reorientate them and to really reset their thinking, reset their brain. And I want to really thank you and appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Then another point I wanted to make, Maiyegun, is that many of us wait a long time to listen to your program, as in we really focus our day when you are coming or really. So please always concentrate, always help us check out the comment section, especially those of us watching on YouTube.
Okay.
We don't want any idiots to just come there and start commenting and disrupting our flow.
Okay.
There's one guy now there, he calls himself JD Boss, that is championing one Nigeria. Please, a lot of us concentrate on what you say. So we don't want an idiot to come amongst us and start disrupting what we are doing there. Please.
Okay.
If there's a way you can block stupid people amongst us, just block them, please.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you so much. Let me give all that.
We don't want to be distracted, and anybody distracting us.
We don't want to be. Yes, exactly. Please don't make any idiots. We don't want idiots among us. Please. Yeah. We are people. We are concentrated on what we want. Thank you so much,
Paul. You have a good evening. Okay. So, just like Paul said, okay, on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, you can disagree, but don't ever make my friends uncomfortable. Okay, if you're my friend, you will know this. You don't make my friends uncomfortable. You can come here, even if you want to defend that Tifnumbu,
hello,
you are free. Hello. Just a second,
hello.
Please. Yeah, 1 sec, please. Please don't make my friends uncomfortable. If my friend says they are uncomfortable for what you're doing on the platform, I will kick you out. And that's what we do on this platform, okay? Respect yourself and respect my friends more. Especially if you don't come from our from our flock of those who don't have any of these criminals in our worship list. Please respect yourself, and I will monitor the comments soon. Hello, you are live, sir. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Your name?
Sorry for where I live.
Sir Ade from London.
Yeah, I do from London.
From
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
I know
Where?
you prefer somewhere, but
No, London. Please, I don't know whether you can give me a code to be what should I say? Just to break in whenever I want to call you, because I've been trying since a long time. So please, I don't know how to do it, but
maybe something, right? I'm working on something.
Yeah.
Okay? That will give us about 4 lines, okay? So that even if you have to wait, right? You'll be connected.
Yeah.
You easily, you'll be connected, but you'll be waiting on the line. So I'm working on that too. A lot of stuff. All these stuffs, they run mad on me many times. I'm just like a one-man mopo handling all of them, right? When they run crazy, I just shut them down, and that's me. So yes, I'll work on that. Especially
yeah. I see the headline. Let's have a referendum. You know one thing? What I will suggest? I think the earlier the better for us to be try to do our campaign now. And these people, and I don't know whether I know is what you are aware. I know the majority of people that vote in Nigeria, they are, I'm very sorry to say, they are below poverty level. Majority of them that vote in Nigeria, number one. And those people, if you do your statistics, you will see that they don't speak English at all. What is it that they hear is Yoruba? So it will be better for us now to be doing our campaign, because by the time we might be say that this thing will not come soon, it can come soon. It's very easy for them to cajole them that don't worry, one Nigeria. But if you can do our campaign now, when that thing will come, we will have a solid ground for them to not to allow them to do I don't know, they have a way of with their brain. They have the way of touching their brain.
I know.
So please, I realize that all this grammar, these people, they don't. I'm not talking about you. These people didn't speak grammar. It's only Yoruba that
that's why I love. That is why I love what Koiki is doing. Yomi is doing a great job too, right? Koiki will break down his presentation in Yoruba a few times and all of that. So, and I'm working on one myself. You'll be the second person asking me this. Mm-hmm.
No. So somebody said it. I watched one of your programs.
Do you remember?
I'm not saying, but I know it's very hard. But if you can at least maybe once in a blue moon, or maybe twice in a month,
the sad thing the sad thing is that if not because of the way we are doing this, because of my audience that are cut across, right? Nobody should be asking me to say, oh, we would like you to do a Yoruba program. Okay, it is pretty much on me, and I'm working on it. Trust me, I'm working on it, and I'm going to be having I'm going to be having my own program that will be like a 2 hours straight Yoruba only. Okay, so it will just be for us.
Let me say one thing. Mm-hmm. What you don't know. I don't think maybe you are still seeing yourself like yesterday. You are more than what you are saying yourself. You are more than what you are saying now. Because if you don't know, you are more than what you are saying now. And you are paying a major on this thing, to be honest. So that's the reason. I don't know whether if you realize a lot of people are coming now. A lot of people are coming now. So I'm not saying that if you do Yoruba, but let me tell you one thing. If you have a referendum today, I can give you 100%. Igbo people will go. But we, as Yoruba people, we haven't done anything. No.
We just
so I just want you to. We haven't done anything at all.
Thank you so much.
That's what I just want to.
It's a very beautiful point as usual. Okay, thank you. We will work on it. And one more thing I'm going to add. You can watch this now. I'm going to say this. You can watch it. Okay. One more thing I'm going to add is that if not because of some delays we suffered on the Diaspora radio setup and all of that, by now we would have had so many presenters on the Diaspora radio platforms that will actually be presenting in different languages. That was the plan, right? Now we have Diaspora radio fully set up. It is just for us to set everyone who wants to be part of it up as well. It will just be Maiyegun, because that's actually the plan. Getting more and more people on, get the message more and more out. I am this close now, this close, okay? And we will get there. And thank you. Hello. Hello there.
Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Maiyegun
Yes,
General.
Yes, sir.
Exposing all the criminals. Killing them. Killing us because of minerals. You see, I come again, Maiyegun. You are a general that is exposing all the criminals that are killing us for minerals. The truth, bring their barrier. Then we say referendum. Yes, referendum is to say you believe in democracy. Tell them referendum. Election, just dumb. We are not blind and dumb. Say we want referendum. Say we want referendum. To take Maiyegun, the general, exposing all the damn criminals who are killing us for minerals. Yes, my name is Chukudi.
Chukudi. You always walk in and make an, you always make an entrance, and I appreciate that, Chukudi. Now you're alive.
Thank you very much. Keep doing your good work. They're trying to frustrate us. They cannot frustrate us. And I want to tell our people, all the South, the best, even the minority in the Southeast, Northeast, Northwest, all of them, as long as there is love, there is hope.
That's right.
So they're doing everything to fight against wherever they see the truth. That is why I say that the truth is like the fire that is very hard to their bullshit.
Right.
So we know that if we give up on this thing, we're not even thinking about giving up. But I'm just telling the Gulliver. Because if you just look very well, see what they are doing, if you give up, man, those who they will kill you, now they want the land, by the way. But after they do the killing, what they're going to do is those who might survive because they forcefully convert to Israel, to Islam or anything or whatever, if they allow them to be fetching water for them, they will use them clean the ground. Their life no mean anything for them. Now Fulani is for them. So it's better they are killing us, like what they're doing in Diaspora land. They're killing us, but we know that there's no turning back, make no sense. So the only thing we have to let this truth be the thing that is leading us. Because if we see justice is on our side, from every side. So let's not give up justice. Because the thing that makes us guilty is things that we know. Common sense, we connect dots. We see that it is there. Study history. Study the religious aspect. Study everything that they deal with. Because they are thinking, I'm flying about you. So you have to think about the people who are playing about you. If it's good, they have their bag of plans, you go hug them and embrace them. But if you see something suspicious, you will know how to take deal with them. Because they say one who is eating with the devil eats with a very long fork. Right. So I say make the people believe in the truth. Fact, history, look into it, and that will give you the courage. Knowledge comes from courage. This is the fire that Maiyegun is burning and nothing else. Only the truth can set us free. And that goes in every direction. And it brings elevation. And this is what we call salvation. It is restoration. So my people, restoration, we say salvation, bless and love everything. Salute.
I've got a tiny sound there. I wanted to play to that your beat, but it seems that you've come to the end of it. So thank you so much, Baba, for that.
Drop the sound.
I don't even know if it's going to gel, right? But we can try it, okay? Let me give you the sound. Let me give you the diffuse sound, and you can tell me what you can make of it, okay? Watch. I mean, let's
I wonder if this masses of let us see might come around. Hey.
Thank you,
Maiyegun is coming. Maiyegun is coming to the Fulani them running.
Oh yeah. The next time you phone me, I'm gonna get ready for you. Yeah. I'll get the reggae mix and all of that, and I'll wait for you. If I'm lucky to have you, it's gonna be a jam.
Okay. If the latency is the stuff, actually, you can also send it to me so that I play it where I am, and so that we come to them. It comes together with you.
Thank you so much. You have a good one, okay? And a good evening, all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Good night. Cheers, man. So I wanted to be a DJ. Maybe I could be a DJ, but I'm not going to be a good one. I'm going to be a shitey DJ. Well, I can make you laugh. A funny DJ that won't make you dance, but just make you laugh. That's anything that will make you chuckle. Thank you so much, everyone, for tonight. I would have taken more calls, okay? But I'm going to draw the line. I mean, the curtains here, okay? It's, Koku TV. You are actually the one on my screen right now, and I'm so sorry, okay? Chukwudi will be my last caller tonight. Let's ask them for referendum instead of 2023 election. 2023 election will bring in and breed in some further death. And from these relics, as those who are going to present themselves as your saviors again, those who created the problem can never be part of the solution. Those who are finding and retrace, those who find and retrace their steps among these lost chiefs, these lost opportunists, if they found their steps and retrace and come back to the people, be on the side of the people, team up, and let us demand. Let's decide whether we still want to be part of Nigeria or not. Don't beg for unity. Don't beg. Stop begging for unity. Stop being a unity beggar. Stop telling everybody to love Nigeria. Stop making everybody love what they don't like. Do you understand that now? Give them choice. Let them tell you where they want to be. And with that, if you can do that, half of Nigeria problem will be solved. You know why? Because many people will never want to share in that misery anymore. People will actually want to go and solve their problem on their own. And if they choose to still be together, it will be on their own terms, not on the terms of Abdusalami Abubakar, former head of state that is now using his own military helicopter to supply weapons to terrorists. We have it on record, but who's going to probe him? Who's going to arrest him? What about all those criminals who have committed different crimes against that country in the past, still committing it? Did they not get rewarded? Nigeria reward criminality. Nigeria reward bad behavior. That is why Buhari, who overthrew a democratically elected president, the first and the only person who did that in the history of that fake Nigeria, Buhari, that same Buhari got rewarded 30 years later by the same Nigerians, who eventually said it was going to be their savior to come and they actually gave him power through democracy. Somebody who destroyed democracy, became the benefactor of democracy, and they were expecting him to give them a democratic country. Here we are. He gave them the Fulani Republic of Nigeria. People are now asking, they don't want to be part of that Nigeria anymore. Same people are telling you that they have a solution. What solution would they have? Why should they be part of the solution? Something bigger is coming. And like this, they say now from hand, now from hand like this, dance they start. We are getting there. I'm going to see you some other time. Please, if you are just joining me, you can watch this video again. It's YouTube. It's so easy. Just scroll it back. And you start watching again. You can even do that now because I'm about to round up, okay? But before you go, give me that thumb up under this video. And remember, if you haven't downloaded your SendWave app, you can do that now. Here is the link in the comments. Just the link. If you click that, you will be able to get the app on your phone, okay? Free. Download it free, and whenever you want to make any transfer, it's also free. Doesn't matter how much you are transferring. Do you get that now? And you can use my promo code Politico, our promo code, and you'll get your own $5, £5 or €5 on your next first transfer. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. I'm going to see you again some other time. Okay. Until then, let's stay safe and good night. Oduduwa anthem.
Kashishe
ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.